everybody. This is day 21 of the Stream of Consciousness. Um, my mood is kind of uplifted right now for the moment. I'm in a cheerful spirit, sort of. I know where I'm heading, but for the time being, for living the moment, I had a great session in a starter 5 game mode. Because the first game I played in a solo rec. All day today I just been playing the video game, just going against somebody else with one NBA team, and he picks an NBA team, and we're going at each other. Been doing that the whole day really. It's called the starting 5. Because I tried to play it in a recreational center with people, and off rip the first game, it went horrible, it went horrendous, it went bad. So I had to get the F out of there. And I had to go in another game mode, so I can secure my spirit for now before I know where I'm heading. At the finale. But let's get right into the Stream of Consciousness. This is day 21, like I said. First word, alert. Paying close attention, usually for the purpose of anticipating approaching danger or opportunity. You could say in this new game that the new game of 2K26, I have to sometimes, depending on the player I'm going against, if they're rim running a lot and they're kind of bigger, so that means like when they take their first step, it's going to be slower, but they have a lot of force and power behind their first step. What I like to do, I like to either realize the player I'm going against, which type of defensive strategy am I going with? Am I doing a defensive strategy where I'm standing still, I'm standing flat-footed, and I'm being alert and waiting? As soon as he makes one step to the left or one step to the right, I'm just following with him flat-footed. Or I do my method that normally works, but sometimes some players, it don't work with all players, so I have to do that flat-footed method. But the normal method I usually go with is being alert at every step. Even when you're not moving, I'm being alert for every step. I'm moving constantly on the defense. Slight lateral quickness to the left and right, and just alert from when my offensive player that I'm going against, that I'm defending against, when he's saying I take the step to the left to the step to the right. But sometimes it doesn't always work because the way they're playing very meticulous, methodical. They're not spam dribbling. Not the consecrated, but like they're not dribbling at an excessive rate. They're dribbling with a purpose. And those players, I have to be careful of being my normal fast-paced shuffling. We'll call it that, fast-paced shuffling. That I normally used to always work against every player back in previous 2Ks. But in 2K, sometimes when you play very methodical, you're not excessively dribbling with excessive dribbles. Then I have to play flat-footed sometimes and not always move constantly, not always be shuffling my feet, even when the offensive player is standing still, not shuffling my feet. So those are the options I have that I realize that works for me. Like I said, this is the Stream of Consciousness. This is what's up. That's what I thought of when I seen the first word, alert. I feel like that's what I was starting to be like. When I'm flat-footed, I have to be extra alert for that first move. And that's usually when they're more rim running. They're looking to attack the rim more and not always looking to the shot hunt, either at the mid-range or the three-point line. Next word, alert. That was the adjective alert, but now this is the noun. So now this is the noun. All right, so I'm going to just go with the whole alert thing. Alert, the noun, the act or an instance of telling beforehand of danger or risk, a warning. Alert, the verb, to give notice to beforehand, especially of danger or risk. You're saying there's a danger or risk beforehand. It's a warning. Before it goes, it's a warning. Alertness, a close attentiveness to avoiding danger. Rest in peace to B.I.G. But a lot of people in his entourage, his crews, his friends, his business partners, associates, all gave Notorious B.I.G. the alertness and alerted him with alert that you're going to California when you have beef with the California rapper, Mr. Tupac Shakur, you have beef with him. They alerted Biggie to not go to California to perform while things are heated at the moment. He went anyway, and rest in peace, he got killed. Um, that was a warning before he went there. He still went there. It's a sad world. And that's what irritates me low key. And this is what I mean by one of my songs, Imagine There's No Threats for Me. Like, I really mean that. Imagine there's no threats for me, man. So rest in peace to Biggie, but like that irritates me how people just like it's people deceitful that you make it seem like I'm not gonna touch him, I'm not gonna harm him, and then you harm him anyway, or you harm her anyway. That kind of irritates me. And that's why I woke up with an attitude off rip already. I'm not gonna lie. Thinking of that gives me an attitude already. That's why I woke outside with an attitude. That's one of the reasons, of many reasons. That's one of the reasons why I woke out with an attitude a little bit. It's like people just harm anybody. Like it's got gangs and shit just harming people. Like that should be irritating me, man. And I can't do nothing about it. I'm only one man. I'm not trained in no. I'm not highly trained or highly expert in any defensive martial arts, any defensive arts. Like none of that. So it kind of irritates me how I'm defenseless in many situations. But yeah, rest in peace to Biggie. That's what I thought of with the next word, alertness and stuff. Kind of irritates me, man. This is why I like to escape. I like to abscond from reality sometimes. I like to escape. I like to have my mind escape. I mean, like, that's why I love that video game. But I may not have it forever. So what I'm gonna do, if I make it out alive, I know I'm not gonna afford it because the prices and everything is just always escalating. So I know I'm not gonna afford it. I'm gonna just be barely living on a bare minimum. So all I can is gonna be watching people. So I'm taking advantage as much as I can right now, and especially when I'm about to work 2 jobs, I'm gonna barely have time to be playing like how I'm playing right now. So like I said, I'm gonna take advantage of it now. But where did that lead me to say this though? I don't know why I just said that. I was talking about alert, right? Like, oh yeah, this is why I like to escape because things like this, like the reality of the world, got to be alert and stuff, and people warning you and danger and risk, all that just be irritating me. So I like to escape because just keep thinking about it, dwelling on it is not gonna be productive for myself. So yeah, I like to escape things. Yes, escape. Next word. Alias, a descriptive or familiar name given instead of or in addition to the one belonging to an individual, like a nickname. Alias. Say the Madman is my alias. The Copycat is my alias. My body language is my name. My body language with the facial expression is the combo for my alias name. It's a word besides what the name belonging to me. You could say Eminem's alias is Slim Shady. You don't know that. You could say Chauncey Billups' alias is the Big Shot, Mr. Big Shot. Alias. Alibi, an explanation that frees one from fault or blame. An excuse. What's your alibi? What's your excuse? Why are you late? Before the student got suspension for being late, he has a good alibi, a reasonable alibi with a medical note from a doctor from signing off written and signing off that the student is going to be late because it has an important medical appointment. So his alibi has been excused. Next word, alien. Being relating to or characteristic of a country other than one's own, foreign. Um, alienate, alienation, the loss of friendship or affection. Uh, alienate, to cause the change from friendly or loving to unfriendly or uncaring. Um, let's go through this one by one. First, with alien. I'm out of this world, so no matter where I'm at, I'm always alien to the place I'm at. Whether I've been natively born in the place or not, I've been alien to all places on earth that I'm in. I'm an alien to people. Alienate, to cause the change from friendly and loving to unfriendly or caring. Um, I think I've alienated myself, and I've done it to myself. And there's no alibi really to free me from the fault, or the blame. I've been alienated slightly myself. I isolated myself, put myself in a box, and I say that because I don't know. I ain't gonna say unfriendly or uncaring, but it's kind of like I don't know. I don't know. But yeah. It's kind of friendly uncaring. Yeah, I just gotta hear. I just gotta hear. I be moving things and stuff. I just gotta hear. I hear for a while. I'm there for a while. I'm hearing for a while. Yeah, it start getting. But not an extreme. Not an extreme. Like no death threats or nothing. But yeah, it started getting a little loud. Like um, after a while, um, I think I alienated myself a little like, in that turn. But I mean, we're still respectful. None of us is like meet me here. About to knock you out. Meet me here. Yeah, yeah. But it get a little uncaring, a little unfriendly, a little unnice. I'm gonna say unnice. It gets a little unnice because I wasn't nice all my life, so I get a little unnice, or I get a little tick for tack. I get a little probing and triggers. It's a little like gets a little stirry, gets a little agitating. Yes, it gets a little agitating, stirring. Gets a little stirring. Um, Instead of being set, it gets stirring after a while. Start shaking things up, um, exciting things, insinuating and exciting and firing up, sparking up and stuff, kindling, um, charging up. Um, and I also think like when you're in relationships, you gotta always be nice. Because once you're not nice, you start alienating yourself. uh, Words is all I got. I got words in my balls. So when I read this definition, it made me proud that I learned a new word that describes what may happen or what can't happen to people in relationships. Um, but after a while, the quicksand dissolves and it gets back to the air, in the glass, encapsulated. Next word, alienation, loss of friendship or affection. See, I wouldn't go this far as saying alienation now, like loss of friendship or affection, but um, the more you mean, this is obvious. The more you mean, the more you are at risk of alienation. Um, that's when the more you mean at any given time, at any given day. The more you mean, the more you get alienation, or at risk, or potential alienation. And that goes for jobs, that goes for relationships, that goes for friends, that goes for family, that goes for everything. And this is what I'm saying. All you gotta do is be nice. It's not that hard. All you gotta do is be nice. And this is what I'm trying to explain. I do got some anger issues. Like I got a lot of problems. Like all I gotta do is be. It's not that hard. Like you would think, all you gotta do is be nice, and it goes a far way for you. It goes a far way for you. Like even if it goes a far way, people will advocate for you. People will defend you at all given times. People will support you, even if you down. People will still support you. All you gotta do is be nice your whole life. You start being mean, that's when you get the alienation. It's that simple. And then like my dumb ass just when I get agitated, I got anger issues, I got problems, just self controlling, and I got my ways, and I got my sneaky ways, I'm sneaky time of letting it out when nobody watching and shit. Or nobody, I got no guards around, no security guards. I'm being a little sneaky now. Um, all I do is be nice. Like, why is that simple? Here I go again. I do it again. Do something mean again. I know. Come down to the money. That's why when you rich, you don't gotta worry about nothing. You could be a snotty attitude, motherfucker, snobby. But you rich, it don't matter. Nose up in the air, everything. Walking around like your shit don't stink. If you rich, it don't matter. But obviously, if you're not, you can't get anything you want at any given time. It's gonna start to matter. And then that's when people can be mean to you back, and you can't really like do anything back. But with me, it's don't worry about me. Because sometimes my shit don't even come down to money. So yeah, you don't. But that's what I'm saying. Like it don't come down to money. So if people know that about you, they're gonna use that against you. They're gonna use that against you because you've been mean. So now it's gonna always trigger you. But like I said, I'm real kind of crazy. This is what I'm saying. I got anger. I got a lot of problems. I'm real kind of crazy when like you could be nice as you can, and it still will come off like you trying to jab me. It still come off like you trying to jab me. Like this shit crazy. Like this shit is wild. Like this shit is ridiculous. Shit is absurd. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. But that's what I'm trying to say. The more you nice, you get nice. You get good karma. People will advocate as best they can for you. They'll feel bad for you. Everything will just be like cheering you up. Even if you like you about to be gone, people will cheer for you to the end. Like you feel what I'm saying? Instead of trying to kick you down and hurry up and shit, kick you out and shit. Like things will cheer for you at the end and make you feel better before you go on. Like. Or you never know, somebody may actually give you a helping hand because you've been nice your whole life. So it works either way. Like, but that's what I'm saying. But if you got money, it don't matter. But you better hope you maintain that. You maintain that money because if that shit drop, nobody gonna care. They gonna be like, that's what you get. That's what you get. Yeah, you broke now. So being nice goes a long way. But I said all that because that's alienation, most of friendship or affection. Now that I'm thinking, you just gotta be nice. I already committed. I already done wrong. So I'm in the middle now. I'm the middleman. I'm the pinball. I'm the monkey in the middle. I'm the monkey in the middle now because I ain't go extremely wrong. I went wrong, but I ain't go all the way extreme where I'm in jail, forming alibis at the judge court. But I didn't go completely nice where it's like, we got no beef with you. We got no problem with you. Like, we got no problem with you. Like, you did nothing wrong. You're innocent. You got no, like, to the point I'm innocent. So I'm monkey in the middle. Like, next word, light, filled with much light. Right. A light is the next word. To come to rest after descending from the air. Like filled with much light. One of my light bulbs went out. Got 4 light bulbs. One of my light bulbs went out, but the room is still light. It's filled with brightness. The next word is the light to come to rest after descending from the air. Niggas think they airing me out. Niggas think they airing me out. Thinking it's some fly shit. Till I got strikes that gonna land. Soon I alighted. No, they think they gonna air me out on some fly shit till I strike shit when I land. And tell them they thought it was nothing but a pound. till I came back striking once I lighted. Alright, that's it. No, no, no. That was corny. That was corny. That was corny. The snake was patiently waiting for his prey to alight onto the ground so he could finally get a strike at the prey, which is like a bird or something. The bird alighted. The bird landed at rest. The snake was patiently waiting to finally strike. Alike, having qualities in common. Alike, in like manner, a likeness. The quality or state of having many qualities in common. This is how you can get friendships built by finding a likeness between one and the other. Um, uh, uh, likeness. Final quality. I usually find a likeness between things inherently without even verbalizing it just yet or articulating it. I kind of find the likeness who's alike in my closest to my emotional state. I noticed that um, who's the closest in my emotional state. Like, you know how you got New York State, but my emotional state, like who's the closest in my emotional state. Obviously, I got a lot of problems, uh, uh, so I don't think a lot of people got that same problem as me. But I do try to peep who's kind of closest to to those issues. Um, and that's what calms me down. Like even if I'm not uh, forming friends with certain people um, from afar, I keep it in mind that I got others that like me with the same problem I have alike. It's just that I'm a little abnormal, but it's a lot of people with the same kind of quality of that problem. Um, that's not related with money, but money does help it a lot, give you that appeal. But it don't come down to money if money was never invented. Um, and definitely for me, it's a real big problem because I can't even help myself at most times, literally. So yeah, that's why I said closest to my emotional state. Um, I mean, if somebody fasting, that's kind of crazy. Like I fast, but I do it for different reasons. If I stay like slim, like real skinny, I'll be eating all day. That's the difference. I don't fast for that for other reasons. I fast because I'm trying to keep my appearance kind of good for myself. That's why I fast. But also because I'm not really hungry in the morning anymore. I lost my appetite in the morning. But that's another reason why actually. But also like during like 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock, like if it's my off day and it's outside food my dad brought in, I may eat some. But that's on my off days. But once I go to work and stuff, I'm not really eating until when I get back home for dinner. Um, but like I said that to say like a likeness. If you fasting because of some reasons, you're kind of crazy over there. So I'm kind of interested. Maybe you got something light. You got something light. Um, but yeah, likeness. I try to find a likeness between me and others because if you find differences that may cause problems, may start stirring things up. So you try to find things alike, qualities alike, things in common. Um, yeah, alive. Next word, alive. Having a show in life. Having a show in life. And this is what I said about my body language and facial expression. I try to Drake. I think Drake said it. Look alive. Look alive. Sometimes I do not look alive. Sometimes I look dead. I'm a dead man walking. Dead man walking. Uh, Zimbabwe. A zombie in Zimbabwe. Uh, I gotta look alive sometimes, like at work, but that's my facial expression. I'm barren. Um, I'm just going through the motions. No energy. Trying to not snap. That's my body language and facial expression. Trying to just get through the day without snapping, and nothing funny, like nothing really funny, like nothing funny for me. At least for a while, nothing really funny. So I'm not really animated, not really excited, kind of mad. But I'm just trying to not snap anymore. I'm not trying to snap. Next word, all. Not divided or scattered among several areas of interest or concern. Uh, and it's the adverb and the pronoun. Every person to a full extent or degree. Fully. Uh, when they say take your time, I said take your time. Or just take my time. I'm gonna go at all now. I'm gonna go at this. I'm gonna go at that. I'm gonna go at this. I'm gonna even go at the bottom. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go to the AirPod case. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go at this page. I'm gonna go with the clock. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the clock. Yes, sir. I'm going that all. It said just take my time. I'm about to go at all. I'm going all out. But now, all jokes aside, go at the whole, everything, everybody, everything, all of us breathe, all of, no, yeah, all of us breathe, all of us breathe at one moment for two races. Yeah. I don't say all, most of us, but I know this is something alike between all. Um, really can't. So I guess you could say can't say all for everything. Can't say all has everything a likeness. Can't say all has everything alike. Everything has everything in common and quality. Um, that's like saying 100% absolutely, but everything's not absolute. Um, can't go for all every time. But that's it, folks. It's day 21, the stream of consciousness. I hope you have a nice, hope you have a blessed, hope you have a great, hope you have a good day. I'll see you guys tomorrow. That'll be after work. I'll be after work. I'll be doing the stream of consciousness. It'll be day 22.